Hello, cowboys and cowgirls. This is Looking for Diamonds, and I've been playing a new game recently called Outlaws of the Old West. It's in early access on Steam, and I think it has a lot of potential. It looks like it's going to be a great game. It's a typical survival, but it's set in a Western world. It's a Western MMO, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So I thought I would take a minute to show you what I think is a good idea when you start out the game and how things work a little bit. Maybe we'll make a series of a few videos that, I don't know, just to play around. You might enjoy and get some tips if you haven't seen it, or it might help you to know whether you want to invest in the game. I think it's a great deal right now. I think it's like $20 on Steam, and I have definitely got my money's worth out of it because I have enjoyed building and exploring, and yeah, I've had some fun with it. So basically, if you press tab or I, you get your character information and your inventory, and there's already a crafting tab right off the bat, and there are a number of items that are available to craft immediately, and when you hover over them you can see what the resource requirements are. So pretty quickly I would say you want to get an axe, you know, a little stone pickaxe, and axe, like a hatchet and an axe, so that you can gather resources a little faster. Oh, look at the butterfly! Oh, I love this game. Graphics are so pretty. So basically we need some wood and some stone, and oops, punching air, and you can just gather some wood off of the ground and stone as well. Wood, you'll find pretty big pieces, and this is easy peasy right off the bat to get started, assuming you didn't spawn in right in front of a bear or something, in which case you want to run, run for your life. But as you can see, now I'll just hit tab and I have these items in my inventory, and I can craft the, you can just double click to craft the pick and craft the hatchet. Oh, I need a couple of more stone. So let's just explore a little more and keep an eye out for bad things that want to kill me and eat me. So I'll gather a few more things and craft that little pick, the axe as well, and then basically they end up in your inventory, and you just drag them into your hotbar. So then we can gather resources a little bit faster. And really the first thing that I like to do, because the map is huge and running around takes forever, I like to try to tame a horse pretty quickly, just so that you can get around faster and explore. And in order to do that, in order to tame a horse, you need a lasso, which is pretty easy to get. You need, I'll show you here in the crafting tab, you need this little spinning wheel in order to make your lasso. The spinning wheel is pretty cheap. It only takes 25 wood, and you see when I cut down that tree I already got 56. And we can start that one crafting. And I do happen to know from playing it before that when you get the spinning wheel, in order to craft the lasso, you'll need some rope. And in order to get rope, you need plant fiber. For every rope you need 5 plant fiber. Plant fiber is pretty easy to come by as well. It is dropped from these bushes, and these bushes can be an early food source as well. Oh, that one's too big. So the bushes of these size are not exactly right. They need to be a little bit smaller. Oh, and look at this one. Here's one right here. So this will give you some berries and some fiber for your rope. So we'll gather these. Now these tall, green, spindly looking plants are pretty cool. They will give me fiber, but they also drop hemp, which can be useful down the road for other items that you craft. In fact, they're a little bit rare, so whenever I see them, if I'm exploring, I hop off the horse and grab them while I see them. Let's see, how much fiber do we have? Let's go ahead and craft some rope. If you shift click on the item that you want to craft, you can choose to craft all or craft a certain amount. Let's see, that's going to give us 8 rope. We do need a little bit more. By the way, you can see at the top left, you have your stats. Oh, these white plants give cotton as well that you can use for clothing later down the road. So let's see if we can pick a little more fiber and hopefully stay alive. Let's see here. Hopefully I'm not going to run into any beast just at the top of the hill. I see a little cluster over here. Oh, more hemp. Nice. That'll give us some fiber. Let's do a little more rope. Let's see here. And our spinning wheel has finished, so we'll go ahead and place it down somewhere. The nice thing is the spinning wheel doesn't have to be placed on a foundation, and it's cheap to craft, as you saw, like 25 wood. So to get started, it's my #1 tip. Get yourself a horse and maybe a weapon. We'll make a bow in just a minute. So we'll just drop this one right here. Press E to interact, and you can see there's your lasso, which I have the rope because I crafted it a moment ago using the plant fiber. So we'll go ahead and start a lasso crafting. And in a few seconds, we will be ready to find a horse. While we're at it, I like to have some protection. And you can see that a bow only requires 5 wood and 5 rope. And I made plenty of rope, and I picked up the wood, so we'll go ahead and craft it as well. And if I have a bow, I'm going to need arrows. Arrows are cheap. You only need 1 wood and 1 stone. So I'm going to shift click on that and tell it to craft all that it can. Oh, whoop, whoop, 2 arrows. So now that this is done, I'm going to take my lasso out of the spindle, put it in my inventory, and then I'm going to clean up the countryside and go ahead and demolish this. We don't leave a mess. So let's see. It's nice here in your inventory too. We have an auto stack and a sort items button, so it keeps things neat and tidy. What did we need? Oh, we need arrows. Alright, so while we're on the hunt for a horse, we will also gather some stone, gather some wood to make arrows so that we have some protection when we're out exploring. Yes, there we go. Give me some wood. Wood for arrows. And stone as well, but I don't believe that one's not gonna harvest. Nope. Let's see. Let me just pick up these stones. None of those. By the way, in the top left, keep an eye on your stats, so if you get hungry or thirsty, you certainly don't want to die from starvation or from thirst right off the bat. This is a rock that can be harvested, and in fact when it has this yellow in the rock, then it'll give us sulfur as well. So we're going to get some stone and sulfur. My temperature, it's pretty cold up here. I'm fairly far north, but I really like it. I like these mountains and all. I'll show you where I am on the map. And the map is only revealed to you as you explore. So as you can see on this server, I haven't been very far. I will see how many arrows we can craft now. 36? Okay, not bad, but I would be comfortable with more. Because when I get in a fight, sometimes I go through the arrows. I might miss a few times, maybe. It's been known to happen. Let's see, was I needing more wood or stone for? I need more stone, okay. So let's harvest these right here, and we'll get both stone and iron. Oh yeah, so the yellow gives sulfur. I did the yellow a moment ago, and this orangey color will give you iron ore, which is very useful. It's required for crafting a number of different things and can be smelted into iron bars, which is also useful for crafting. And we'll get into that down the road. But for now, I just want as many arrows as I can possibly afford. Alright. Let me get my bow in my 4th slot, ready to go. You see, I have some berries that I could eat. I'm getting hungry. You hear me kind of clearing my throat. It's because I'm thirsty. And normally I have a woman's voice. I don't know why they have a glitch right now where I sound like a man clearing my throat. But anyway, I know I'm thirsty. But I'm just going to eat these berries for now until I can kill something and cook it and have a nice steak. And we're also going to just go over here to the river and take a drink to relieve my thirst. And I need to get my lasso ready and try to find a horse, because that was what all of this has been about, is getting ready to get some transportation. So here we have our bow with 84 arrows. What happened to my pick? There it is. I'm not sure how that happened. I have a pick, I have a hatchet, I have a lasso, and I have a bow. And I just want to explore a little bit and see if I can find a horse, which will allow me to get around the map easier, faster, explore, and find a place I might want to build and put down some roots. If you'll notice right over there, there's a pack of wolves, and I really don't want to mess with those because while I could probably kill them with this many arrows, they might kick my booty, just might. So I don't want to fight with them unless I have to. You know? Right now, I want to find a lovely horse to ride. By the way, these rocks that are black would give coal, which obviously can be used as a fuel source. It burns longer, more efficient than wood. Uh-oh, lagging a bit. I need a horse. I hear something. Oh, it's those buffalo. And they're fine. There's a deer. Lovely. But I need a horse. Oh, someone has done a nice job here. Looks like they even have put down a railroad station and some track. Is that a horse? Yes, it is. No, it's a sheep. Darn. Can't ride a sheep. There's a horsey. Come here. The sheep do drop wool, though, and you need wool to spin into wool yarn, which can be used for clothing and all. Let's see if I can get this horse. Come here, baby. Don't be scared. I'll take good care of you. Let's see if we can get this horsey. Alright. So you just have to time it right and hit the red bar 3 times. Let's see here. Alright. And then you've got yourself a horse. Easy peasy. Come here, baby. Oh, aren't you pretty? And basically, you press E to hop on. Ooh, there's a bear. Press E to hop on. By the way, V toggles first person, and the horse just a moment. Also, by holding E, you can look into the horse's inventory, and you can see its stats, and it also has inventory slots. It has a feed slot. We'll go ahead and give the horsey some berries. And there's a place where you can put horseshoes that you craft on an anvil, which you'll need to make later, and also a saddle can be crafted, and it affects the performance of the horse. So we have a Mustang. There are quarter horses as well. And if you hold E also, you have the option to open the inventory like we just did, to name it, to give it water if you're holding a bucket, to make it follow you, to whistle for it to stay, or to lead it, or to take everything from its inventory. But for right now, let's see. We're going to name it Stormy with the 2 different colors. And we will hop on and see if we can make a wide swath around that bear, not aggro it, because I really don't want to have to fight a bear. They hit pretty hard. We'll take it down to the river, and normally in the beginning, if you don't have a trough or a bucket to water your horse, you can just take it through the water and it'll fill its thirst back up. You can see the health stats of the horse are small under my stats. So that's it. That'll get you started. To me, that's the best way to start in this game. You know, you want some fast transportation, so you're going to gather a few materials. You need those, 25 wood for the spindle. You need some fiber to make rope, so you gather the fiber from those plants and craft your rope pretty quickly. If you want to do that stone pick and hatchet quickly to be able to gather those resources a little faster, you can do that. Put your spindle down on the ground, and using the rope that you crafted, you craft the lasso. I also like to craft that bow immediately and craft some arrows so that I have some protection quickly. And then you're off to a good start. Now you're able to get around the map and explore and see what others have done and see what the map looks like, and pick a place to put down some roots. And hopefully, maybe I'll play around with another video and show a little bit of the building mechanics and how that works. And who knows, maybe I'll even run around and kill bandits and things and make some money. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and might want to check out the game.